Thank you for visiting the Combs Waterkotte website and our Internet Sex Crimes Lawyer in St. Louis's website page. Regardless of the crime, we believe everyone is entitled to the best possible legal defense in the state of Missouri. We have created this audio version of our website page to help you protect your future, freedom, and reputation. If you have been charged with an internet sex crime in the state of Missouri, we can help you. Don't face the state and court system alone during your internet sex crime charge. Contact one of our internet sex crime criminal defense lawyers today at 314-900-HELP to protect your rights and future. Combs Waterkotte is committed to handling all internet sex crime defense cases with confidential care and understanding. We are not here to judge you. We believe that everyone in Missouri, regardless of the crime they have been charged with, deserves an aggressive legal defense and to have their legal rights protected. With that being said, let's talk about being charged with an internet sex crime in the state of Missouri. Internet Sex Crimes Defense Lawyer in St. Louis, Missouri. Protecting your future and rights. Facing charges for an internet sex crime in St. Louis can be overwhelming and life-changing. At Combs Waterkotte, we understand the heavy toll these accusations can take on you and your loved ones, from the impact on your reputation to the possibility of years of prison time. Whether you're dealing with a misunderstanding, false accusation, or a serious mistake, our dedicated St. Louis criminal defense lawyers are here to stand by you and provide the strong defense you deserve. With years of experience handling internet sex crimes in Missouri, we bring both knowledge and compassion to every case. Our team is available 24/7 to answer your questions, guide you through the legal system, and work tirelessly to protect your rights and future and get you the best possible outcome in your case. Let us help you take the first step toward putting this challenging time behind you. Types of internet sex crimes in Missouri. Internet sex crimes encompass a wide range of offenses involving online conduct, each carrying severe legal and personal consequences. Missouri law covers various internet-based crimes, from solicitation and distribution of illegal materials to more complex offenses like trafficking. Below are some of the most common internet sex crimes prosecuted in Missouri, along with their associated penalties and statutes. Child pornography charges in Missouri. There are a range of child pornography crimes under Missouri law. Child pornography crimes involve the creation, distribution, or possession of explicit materials depicting minors. Missouri law takes a strict stance on all degrees of involvement. Sexual exploitation of a minor. Creating child pornography. A person commits the crime of sexual exploitation of a minor if they knowingly or carelessly take photos, film, record videos, or create any obscene material involving a minor or child pornography. It is classified as a Class B felony or a Class A felony if the minor was less than 14 years old. RSMO, Section 573.023. Enabling sexual exploitation of a minor. A person commits the crime of enabling sexual exploitation of a minor if, through carelessness or neglect, they allow or permit any actions that break laws related to sexual exploitation, child pornography, or similar offenses listed in Missouri's Criminal Code. It is a Class E felony for a first offense and a Class C felony for subsequent offenses. RSMO, Section 573.024. Promoting child pornography. First degree, a person commits the crime of promoting child pornography in the first degree if they knowingly have or share child pornography involving a child under 14, or any obscene material that appears to show a child under 14 with the intent to distribute it. It is a Class B felony unless the material was promoted to a minor, in which case it is a Class A felony. RSMO Section 573.025. Promoting obscenity. Second degree. A person commits the offense of promoting obscenity in the second degree if they knowingly engage in any of the following for financial gain: distribute or possess obscene material with the intent to sell it, create, direct, or participate in an obscene performance for profit, distribute or possess material deemed pornographic for minors with the intent to sell it, create, direct, or participate in a performance deemed pornographic for minors for profit, or share or make available pornographic content for minors through electronic means, e.g., Internet or computer networks, specifically to a minor known by the defendant. It is a Class A misdemeanor unless there's a previous Internet sex crimes conviction, in which case it's a Class E felony. RSMO Section 573.030. Promoting child pornography. Second degree, a person commits the crime of promoting child pornography in the second degree if they knowingly possess or distribute child pornography involving someone under 18, or any obscene material that appears to show someone under 18. This offense is a Class D felony. However, if the person knowingly promotes such material directly to a minor, it is elevated to a Class B felony. RSMO Section 573.035. Possession of child pornography. A person commits the offense of possession of child pornography if they knowingly or carelessly possess any child pornography involving a minor under 18, or obscene material that appears to show a minor under 18. It is a Class D felony. However, if the person knowingly promotes such material directly to a minor, it is elevated to a Class B felony. RSMO Section 573.037. Furnishing pornographic materials to minors. A person commits the crime of furnishing pornographic material to minors if they knowingly or recklessly provide any material considered pornographic for minors, knowing or disregarding the likelihood that the recipient is a minor. Produce, present, direct, or participate in any performance that is pornographic for minors, knowing or disregarding the likelihood that a minor is watching. Make pornographic material available to a minor through a computer, electronic transfer, Internet, or network, knowing that the specific recipient is a minor. This offense is generally a Class A misdemeanor, but it becomes a Class E felony if the person has prior sex crimes convictions. RSMO Section 573.040. Enticement of a child. A person aged 21 or older commits the crime of enticement of a child if they use words, actions, or any form of electronic communication to persuade, solicit, coax, or lure someone under 15 years old for the purpose of engaging in sexual activity. Enticement of a child, or attempting to commit this offense, is a felony with a prison term ranging from 5 to 30 years. Those convicted are not eligible for parole, probation, or conditional release for at least 5 years. RSMO Section 566.151. Sexual crime conspiracies. Coordinating or planning with others to commit sexual offenses involving minors, whether or not the crime is fully executed, is punishable under Missouri conspiracy laws. A person commits the crime of conspiracy if they agree with one or more people to commit a serious felony, Class A, B, or C felony, or any unclassified felony with a prison term over 10 years, and at least one person takes action to further the agreement. Conspiracy to commit a crime is a Class C felony. RSMO Section 562.014. Promoting online sexual solicitation. A person or business commits the crime of promoting online sexual solicitation if they knowingly allow their web-based classified service to host ads promoting prostitution, enticing minors for sexual acts, or promoting child trafficking after being notified of such content. RSMO, Section 562.014. Non-consensual dissemination of private sexual images. A person commits the crime of non-consensual dissemination of private sexual images if they knowingly share an intimate image of someone else without their consent, with the intent to harass, threaten, or coerce them. To meet the criteria for this offense, the person depicted must be identifiable in the image or through information provided with the image. The image must involve sexual activity or exposed intimate parts. The image must have been obtained in a private context, where a reasonable person would expect it to remain private. The person sharing the image must know, or should reasonably know, that the person depicted did not consent to its distribution. It is a Class D felony. Other sex crimes, such as sexual misconduct involving a child or soliciting prosecution, can also be considered internet sex crimes if they happen over electronic means. What happens if I'm convicted of an internet sex crime in St. Louis? Depending on the specific internet sex crime, you could face anywhere from 1 year in jail to 30 years. However, there are other significant penalties that underscore how you need an experienced saint. Louis Internet Sex Crimes Defense Lawyer to protect your future and freedoms. Mandatory sex offender. Registration. In Missouri, a conviction for most internet sex crimes results in mandatory registration as a sex offender. This requirement can extend for years or even a lifetime, impacting your freedom and personal privacy. Sex offender registration can limit where you live, restrict travel, and require regular check-ins with local authorities, placing significant constraints on your daily life. Employment restrictions. Many employers conduct background checks as part of the hiring process. A conviction for an internet sex crime can severely limit your career opportunities, particularly in fields that involve working with children, technology, or vulnerable populations. Difficulty finding stable employment can impact financial stability and limit your career growth, sometimes even years after serving your sentence. Housing and community limitations. Convicted individuals may face restrictions on where they can live, as certain areas prohibit registered offenders from residing near schools, parks, or other public spaces frequented by minors. This can make finding housing challenging, as options are often limited and subject to community opposition, affecting your ability to establish a stable home life. Reputational damage and social stigma. A conviction for an internet sex crime can lead to significant social and reputational harm, with lasting effects on personal relationships, family dynamics, and community standing. Social stigma can lead to isolation, damaged family relationships, and ongoing scrutiny from those around you, making it challenging to move forward and rebuild your life. Loss of privacy and freedom. For some convicted individuals, regular reporting requirements, public registry listings, and restrictions on online activity mean a reduced level of personal privacy. This loss of freedom can interfere with the ability to reintegrate and live a fulfilling life, often leading to ongoing stress and limited personal agency. At Combs Waterkotte, we understand that your future, family, and reputation are on the line. Our experienced attorneys, St. Louis Internet Sex Crimes Attorneys, are here to fight for the best possible outcome, helping you protect your rights and avoid these lasting consequences wherever possible. Defending against internet sex crime charges in St. Louis and Missouri. Facing internet sex crime charges is a serious matter, but there are multiple defense strategies that can be used to protect your rights. The Internet Sex Crimes Defense Attorneys at Combs Waterkotte have extensive experience in examining each case thoroughly to identify the strongest possible defense and strive for the best possible outcome. Here are some of the common criminal defense strategies we may consider. Common defenses in St. Louis internet sex crimes cases. Lack of intent, no intention to commit a crime. Entrapment, pressured by law enforcement to act. Mistaken identity, accused may not be the actual person involved. Insufficient evidence, not enough credible evidence to prove guilt. Privacy violation, unlawful search or seizure of digital evidence. Misinterpreted communication, online messages taken out of context. Alibi, proof that the accused was elsewhere. And consent. Content was shared consensually among adults. Experienced and skilled St. Louis internet sex crime attorneys. At Combs Waterkotte, our St. Louis internet sex crime defense lawyers bring years of dedicated experience defending clients in hundreds of tough cases, giving us a deep understanding of Missouri's internet sex crime laws and the strategies that work in court. Our team has a proven track record of helping clients minimize penalties, achieve reduced charges, secure case dismissals, and not guilty verdicts at trial. Our approach involves a thorough examination of all evidence, including digital data, communications, and the legality of the methods used by law enforcement. With a team that includes a former prosecutor specifically trained in internet sex crimes, we understand how the state builds its cases and how to identify weaknesses in their arguments. A client-centric approach to your internet sex crimes defense. We believe that every client deserves respect, understanding, and a personalized approach. We see our clients as people, not just case numbers, and we know that facing charges for an internet sex crime can be one of the most challenging experiences of your life. Our attorneys are here to guide you with compassion, confidentiality, and clear communication from start to finish. We're available 24/7 to answer your questions, provide updates, and address your concerns. We take pride in being there when our clients need us, whether it's offering reassurance after a stressful day or discussing strategic options as your case develops. When you choose Combs Waterkotte, you're choosing a team that's committed to standing by you and fighting for your future. Let our St. Louis internet sex crime lawyers defend you. You don't have to go through this alone. Our team at Combs Waterkotte is ready to provide the strong, compassionate defense you deserve. We offer a free consultation and case review, giving you a chance to discuss your situation and understand your options without any pressure. Contact us online or call us at 314-900-HELP today to schedule your consultation. The sooner we can start building your defense, the better we can protect your rights, reputation, and future. Don't let a charge define your life. Reach out to Combs Waterkotte today.